got coming up? Let's hear it for Jason Tyler.
Hello. So my shrink says that I'm a ruminator. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Oh, I live by myself. I don't have any ruminates. So what it really means is that I have these repetitive negative thoughts. Kind of like a record player that's stuck playing the same lyrics over and over again. But it's never a good song. Like there's no Stevie Wonder jamming up there or anything. It's like these fucked up, strange nursery rhymes. You're a failure, a fuck up, a loser too. You'll never be anything, boo hoo hoo. So, a ruminator actually sounds like a vacuum cleaner or like an old car part or something. Yeah, it looks like you blew a head gasket. We're gonna have to build your ruminator. Yeah, it'd be great if you could just drop your brain off at the shop like you do with your car. They just swap out some gaskets, you know, flush out all the garbage thoughts and stuff. But there's no easy lube for brains, unfortunately. So I'm stuck ruminating like a cow, but instead of grass, I'm just chewing on failure and sadness. So I've been going to the Department of Mental Health. It's not as sexy and luxurious as it may sound. There's no couches, there's no candles. They don't give a shit about your fucked up childhood. The government doesn't have the budget to make you the best version of yourself. Basically, if you're not gonna like plow down people in the intersection or lay down in the middle of the train tracks, they're like, all right, we're doing our job. It's basically the same goal as the Department of Motor Vehicles. So I call them the DMV of Psychiatry. Like, are you planning on hurting yourself today? No. Are you planning on hurting anyone else? No. Next! Number 95. Just getting in the door of the mental health center is about as therapeutic as like driving on the 405 or getting through LAX airport security on Christmas Day. They make you empty your pockets and your bags, lift up your pant leg, they wand your junk a couple times. There's nothing more therapeutic than feeling like a criminal right before you go work on your self-esteem. So, yeah, one of the skills we've been working on in my group therapy is the very scientific half smiling. That's the actual name of this skill that they teach us. And basically, no matter what's going on, no matter what's got you down, you just fake a little half smile, just a little creeper smile. You get into a car accident, they're like, sir, are you okay? Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to sew that leg on, but just hang on tight, we should have the jaws of life here in a minute. Do you want some morphine? No, I'm good with the smiling, thank you. So, motherfucker. So there's a lot of psychopaths. Like I want some hard data on the smile technique because, like, have you seen Charles Manson with that fucking crazy smile? Ted Bundy. There's a lot of fucked up people doing a lot of smiling, a lot of fucked up shit. When I was a kid, there was this guy Crazy Larry in my neighborhood. Now, this was the 80s, it was a long time ago, I didn't name him. I'm sure it'd have to be mentally ill Larry now, but it was Crazy Larry, and he used to jerk off in the park right by our house all the time. And he always had this big smile on his face. So now I look back and I kind of wonder if mentally ill Larry was doing the same therapy that I'm doing. The doctor's like, now Larry, whenever you get upset, just make sure you put a big smile on. Make sure you treat yourself really, really nice. Okay. So one of the fucked up things about mental health is when you look normal, people have a hard time believing that anything's wrong with you. Like when you break a leg, they give you a cast. When you hurt your neck, they give you a brace. But besides some like medication or pills, they don't really give you anything to let other people know what's going on. So I think we should have depression vests, anxiety hats, just so people know, like maybe you walk into the store with your little blue depression vest on, people are a little bit nicer, more considerate, maybe they just move the fuck out of your way. Mothers are like grabbing their children. Come on, Billy, get out of this guy's way. Looks like he's going through some stuff. Get pulled over, officer, license and registration. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your vest there, sir. Are you feeling all right? Do you want a donut or something? But vests and hats are kind of already integrated into society, so I think we need something a little that's going to stand out a little bit more. Like maybe capes, mental health capes. I mean, little kids that wear capes a little too long, they're kind of already telling their parents that they might be a little special. Who else is wearing capes? Just fucking weirdos, vampires, superheroes with multiple personalities. You really think Batman isn't fucking bipolar? Come on, the Cape Crusader is like the Cray Cray Crusader. Daddy, is that Superman? No, son. That's his seldom talked about older brother, schizophrenia man. And he has a red cape on, so don't make any eye contact. All right, I've got to go jerk off in the park. Thank you very much. You guys have been awesome.